75 years ago this month at the memorial site of the USS Arizona, but he stopped short of apologizing. Instead, Abe struck a tone similar to that of President Obama, who spoke at Hiroshima earlier this year. And while the sounds of battle have long since faded, some vestiges of the war do remain. Most notably, the security relationship that effectively calls on the United States to assume the role of protector of the Japanese empire, a role that comes at a very heavy cost to the American taxpayer, both in terms of manpower and money, something that then candidate Donald Trump called unsustainable.
I want Japan and Germany and Saudi Arabia and South Korea and many of the NATO nations. They owe us tremendous. We're taking care of all these people. And what I want them to do is pay up.
Analysts believe Trump's comments have created a level of uncertainty among leaders in Tokyo, who, like Abe, have long dealt with the complicated internal politics of America's military presence in Okinawa. But while Trump's suggestion that Japan assume more of the burden for its defense would be a departure from existing U.S. policy, experts doubt the rhetoric will alter reality.
They have common interests, they have common values, and they are threatened by a country that has challenged both Tokyo and Washington, and that, of course, is China. And I think that will be an important element of the glue that keeps these two nations marching forward together.
Still, it was Abe who was the first world leader to greet Mr. Trump after his victory in November, a sign that even if the dynamics change, the relationship, one of America's most important, will endure. Importantly, and perhaps most poignantly, the president today recognized veterans of World War II, many of whom were right here in the audience. The greatest generation who served so bravely that fateful day, a day they'll never forget, and a generation that we'll never forget. Tom?
I'll never forget. Thank you, Kevin Corke. Meantime, growing fallout tonight over a United Nations resolution declaring Israeli settlements illegal. Secretary of State John Kerry is set to address the Middle East peace process tomorrow. His speech comes as Israel accuses the Obama administration of orchestrating the vote.
We have rather ironclad information from sources in both the Arab world and internationally that this was a deliberate push by the United States, and in fact they helped create the resolution in the first place.
While Israel already is reducing ties with countries who supported the anti-Israeli resolution, which Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called a, quote, shameful ambush.